Napa Employment Connection is here to serve anyone receiving public assistance benefits from one or more of the following: CalFresh, CalWORKs, or General Assistance. All those receiving these benefits will have access to the following basic career services: Hot Jobs email list, access to job postings, use of computers to job search, access labor market data and referrals to training providers, access the wardrobe to work closet, consultation on how to look your best for your interview or next job, career development workshops, life skills, positive parenting, housing readiness, and financial literacy workshops. Comprehensive services are offered to customers enrolled in General Assistance, CalFresh Employment and Training, CFET, and Welfare to Work. You will qualify for different services depending on the program you are enrolled in. CFET participants receive all basic career services, one-on-one career counseling and support from a dedicated employment services worker, unpaid and paid on-the-job training opportunities, on-site job coaching. Welfare to Work participants received all basic career services, one-on-one career counseling and support from a dedicated employment services worker, case management support, unpaid and paid on-the-job training opportunities, on-site job coaching, supportive services to help pay for travel expenses and items needed to obtain and maintain employment, such as uniforms, tools, etc. Support paying for child care. If you are receiving CalWORKs, you may be eligible for other programs such as the Housing Support and the Home Visiting Program. For more information, ask your eligibility specialist or employment services worker.
Tricia will always be forever in my heart. She doesn't play. She doesn't, she'll how can I put this, light the fire under your tush so that you do the next right thing. There's no going in between the lines with Tricia, and I needed that structure. When the day comes when I don't need Tricia's services anymore, it's gonna feel funny, and I'm gonna really hope that I can pay that forward, what Tricia gave to me one day. Don't lose hope. It's there. It's wraparound services. There's help for your mental health. There's help for your physical health. There's help for your food. There's help for transportation. There's, help for your education. It's been quite a turnaround in my life. If you would have told me back then that all of this was going to happen, I wouldn't have believed you. If I wouldn't have had all that support and counseling from her, I don't know where I'd be today.
Your employment services worker will provide valuable support and guidance to help you reach your employment goals. Whether it be skills for the workplace or life skills, such as attitude, self-awareness, communication, self-care, time management, credit repair, and money management. Interview practice and image consulting to look your best for your interview or new job. Career exploration or vocational training. Goal setting. Resume development. We're here to help.
Without the Welfare to Work program, we wouldn't have even lasted a week. I mean, we had our credit cards maxed out. We didn't have any income coming in, nothing.
We didn't know what was going to happen around the corner, if we were going to be able to pay just basic bills, food costs. And basically, Welfare to Work gave Anthony a bunch of tools to be able to search for jobs, and as well as travel for jobs and buy clothes for jobs. They also provided some resources to help him with a resume that actually helped him to land the job that he currently has.
Now I got a great job being an operator. The Welfare to Work program provided the opportunity for me to find that job.
We don't have as much stress on our plate. Thank you to the program being there when we really needed it most, and to the really helpful people of Napa County that made it such an easy process and transition. We love it here, and we were able to stay. Thank you to the County of Napa.
We are well connected to services throughout Napa County and can make referrals to training and educational providers, family resources, food referrals, domestic violence resources, rehabilitation services, legal aid, substance abuse services, mental health counseling, and housing.
I was living here in the Valley and I worked many jobs just to make ends meet. And it was if I look back on it, I think it was a really lonely and depressing time for me. I didn't know all the things that would come to me when I went into that program. It was like, things just started to reveal themselves. But once you proved to the county that you had a plan, all these doors started to open for me. My caseworker, Stacy Highsmith, has always listened to my needs, processed what I'm going through, and found the best way that she could advocate for me. She has been nothing but an advocate. I have so much more enjoyment in my day-to-day life that I never had before. The biggest gift has been being in this program.
Doesn't that sound great? Don't hesitate to take advantage of these services. If you are enrolled in the programs we've mentioned and would like more information about any service covered here, please contact your worker.